There are 13,000 cabs in New York City, but there's only one that pays you. Climb into the cash cab and I will quiz you all the way to your destination. The meter clicks, the questions get harder, and the stakes get higher. If you get stumped, you can shout out for help on the phone or off the screen.
We need your help.
But be careful, my friend, because in this rig, it's 3 strikes and you're out. So what do you say? You in? Hey, how you?
We're going to in Amsterdam.
7:40.
The Shark Bar.
Shark Bar. Very good. You're in the Cash Cab. It's a TV game show that takes place right here in my taxi.
Oh, no. That's awesome. I love this show. I've watched this show many times.
Here's how the game works. I'm your host. My name is Ben Bailey. I'm going to drive you to your destination. I'm going to ask you general knowledge questions along the way. They're going to start off easy. They're going to get harder as we go. The harder they are, the more money they're worth. As long as you continue to answer the questions correctly, you're going to win cash all the way to where you're going.
Okay.
But here's the catch. If you miss 3, that's 3 strikes and you are out, which means I'm going to pull over and kick you out wherever we are.
Off I go.
And off you go and you lose everything. Yeah, so what do you say? You want to play?
Yes.
Well, let's go for a ride in the Cash Cab. So what's your name?
Christine, Kaelin.
All right, it is 43 blocks from here to the Shark Bar. That means you have 43 blocks to rack up as much cash as you can. Okay, these first questions are worth $25 apiece. Let's get started. To the beat of the Imperial March, what Star Wars filmmaker served as the Grand Marshal to the 2007 Rose Parade?
George Lucas.
That is right, and you're on the board with 25 bucks. With the chemical symbol Pu, what radioactive element is a key component of most nuclear weapons?
Plutonium.
Plutonium is right, and you're up to $50. What chain of entertaining hibachi restaurants has 100 million meals sold since 1964?
Benihana.
Benihana is correct, and you're up to 75 bucks. Well done. Online since 1996, what satirical newspaper once ran the fake headline, "Drugs Win Drug War"?
The Onion.
The Onion is right, and you're up to $100. 4 for 4. Sailed through your $25 questions. You have $100.
Yes.
These next questions are worth $50 apiece, and they're a little bit harder. Named for the night watchman of ancient Rome, what word refers to someone who takes the law into his own hands?
Night watchman of ancient Rome. Maverick? No.
5 seconds.
Outlaw renegade.
Oh, no, strike 1. Vigilante. Vigilante is the one we were looking for. All right, that's your first strike. Be careful. 2 more of those, and I will kick you out into the streets of New York. 31 blocks to go. Still have $100. Now you have a strike. Here's your next $50 question. Time to talk turkey. What is the term for the fleshy flap that hangs from a turkey's neck?
A comb.
Ouch! Strike 2! It's called a waddle. It's called a waddle. That is 2 strikes. Don't forget about those shout-outs. You gotta remember them. They could keep you in the game.
Right.
Still have $100. Here's your next $50 question. In 1987, what classic tuber-like toy discarded his pipe in order to become an honorary chair of the Great American Smokeout?
Mr. Potato Head.
Please don't ever call me that. That is correct. $50, and you're up to $150.
Yes.
Unlike her husband 4 years earlier, what North Carolina senator failed to secure the GOP presidential nomination in 2000?
I'm doing my shout-out.
Okay, a mobile or a street shout-out?
Mobile.
Mobile shout-out. Who are you going to call?
I'm calling my friend Carol. Carol, I'm on Cash Cab. Yeah, you ready? Because I don't know this one. And then I got 2 strikes. If I get it wrong, I'm done.
Okay, here we go. Here's the question.
Okay.
Unlike her husband 4 years earlier.
Unlike her husband 4 years earlier, what senator from North Carolina failed to secure
the
GOP
presidential nomination
in 2000? You have 15 seconds. Ah! I know. Elizabeth Dole.
That's right. You got it. Oh,
Thank you, it's Carol.
great mobile shout out. Way to go, Carol.
Thank you, Carol.
13 blocks to go. You have $200. Still have the 2 strikes. Mobile shout out is gone. You still have your street shout out if you need it, which you might because these next questions are worth $100 apiece.
Right.
And they're even harder. Suspiciously sunk in 1898, what battleship was at the center of a rallying cry for the Spanish-American War?
Spanish-American War. Would anyone on the street know that? We'll have to do a shout out on the street.
A street shout out.
Street
Okay.
shout out.
Choose wisely. Good luck.
Guy in a hat. Hello. Could you help me out with a trivia question, please? Excellent. Suspiciously sunk in 1898, what battleship was at the center of a rallying cry for the Spanish-American War?
Maine. Remember the Maine.
Is that your answer?
Yes, Maine.
Maine is right.
Yes.
You picked the right guy. Successful street shout out.
Thank you.
How awesome was that, guy? Maine. Remember the Maine. Successful street shout out. Okay, 8 blocks to go. You're up to $300. Here's your next question for $100. Nicknamed the home of the blues, what Memphis thoroughfare toots its own horn as the birthplace of rock and roll?
Thoroughfare? Grand Ole Opry? Is it the Opry? It's not the Opry.
Ouch, that's strike 3. I'm going to kick you out. It's Beale Street.
Damn. Thoroughfare.
Beale Street is the thoroughfare that runs through Memphis.
Well, it was loads of fun.
Sorry, I got to boot you out. I hope you had a good time.
I did.
It was
Thank
nice to
you
meet
very
you.
much.
Remember the Maine.